Hello, and welcome to another edition of Sports Card ASMR. I'm the Sports Card Doctor, and I am really happy that you are here today for another edition of our very popular Price Guide series. Today we'll be opening up a pack of cards, pricing that pack of cards, and seeing if we can win our fake money back, and also to see if I can add correctly and guess the overall price of the pack. It's been an adventure on these lately. Now, before we get to that and deciding which one of our packs we're going to open up, and before I show you the price guide, I, the Sports Card Doctor, would like to invite you to subscribe to our channel. Sports Card ASMR is the channel that combines sports card nostalgia and ASMR relaxation. And we welcome all of you. Some of you are here more for the sports card nostalgia. I enjoy sports card nostalgia. That's why I hang out with John at The Past Is Alive. Check out his channel. Or sometimes I head over to a new channel I've been watching, Sports Card Edge, or Sports Cards Edge. I'll find that out. Some interesting kind of lo-fi videos on the history of cards that I've enjoyed watching. So, there's that, or there's the ASMR people. And I am an ASMR fan and have been for going on nearly 15 years. Alright, I'd like to highlight some of my favorite channels like Haircut Harry and Lloyd's ASMR, Luna Lux ASMR, Miss Bell ASMR. There's a lot out there. The list could go on and on and on. But right now, we're going to get to business, because I've already assumed that you've subscribed to the channel, so I can get down to business, right? Okay, that's good. All right, I'm very excited about today's Beckett. Now, we recently, not too long ago, priced cards from a Beckett with Juan Gonzalez on the cover. In fact, I thought this was the same one, but it's not. It's a different picture of Juan Gonzalez swinging in his road uniform. This one was sent to me by our friend Donald Long, aka Ranger Donald, and if you would like to send Sports Card Doctor something, there's an address listed down below. This one has Kenny Lofton on the back, speedster for Cleveland and many, many teams during his long career. This Beckett comes in a plastic cover. It's like bonus crinkles. Alright, let's take a look here. Inside this Beckett, a walk down memory lane, and then we'll get to pricing. Some art of Roberto Alomar. Great player, but let's not forget, actually on baseball's ineligible list, despite already being in the Hall of Fame. Look it up. Picture of Carlton Fisk. Now this is from March of 1994, so Fisk was retired. Yeah, this was his first year retired. He played for 24 seasons. Did Carlton Fisk. Last year when I was in Boston doing some comedy, my friend Mark and I went down to the bar that's in center field. The Red Sox were not in town, but we went into the bar that overlooks center field, and I sat beneath. I had some really, really good chili. I sat beneath a little shadow box paying tribute to Carlton Fisk and his home run in 1975. That's kind of an old man memory. I apologize for that. Here's an advertisement, as they say across the pond, for the Ted Williams Card Company. As we've got some videos where I open up some of these. I don't want to tip my hand. These are underrated cards. Can't wait for you to watch that episode of Crinkle and Rip. March of 94. And this, of course, would be the start of the 94 season, which, as we know, is an ill-fated season. So it's interesting to look at all the, hope that's apparent here. All right, here's our weather report for March of 1994. We've got Frank Thomas, Ken Griffey Jr., Mike Piazza, Nolan Ryan, Juan Gonzalez, Barry Bonds, Tim Salmon, Paul Molitor, Dave Justice, Cliff Floyd, don't forget that L. The entire 1993 Top's Finest. Nails, Lenny Dykstra, Cal Ripken Jr., George Brett, John Olerud, Fred McGriff, Ryan Sandberg, Joe Carter, Don Mattingly. The entire 1993 Flair set. Kirby Puckett, Aaron Seeley, Will Clark, the aforementioned Roberto Alomar, Albert Bell, J.T. Snow, Ron Gant, Carlos Baega, Jack McDowell, and Kirk Rayner. Giants pitcher, rounding out the hot list there. Cold is the usual suspects for the mid-90s. Jose Canseco, Darryl Strawberry, Bo Jackson, J.T. Snow, Eric Davis, Mark McGuire, Ricky Henderson, Pete Rose, Frank Thomas, and Kevin Moss. Poor Kevin. Poor Kevin. Alright. One of these days we'll get our hands on one of these like 1958 Topps cards or something like that. And some packs from the 70s. Move deep into the junk wax era. Interesting, the 91 Bowman is Sam Militello, Yankee pitching prospect who basically had one game, and that was it. That was his career. Yeah, so, sad story. So close to dreams. Sports car doctor understands about being so close to dreams. Deep into 92 here. So many choices here. And this was about the time that I was starting to check out of collecting regularly. I just couldn't keep up with all this. I'm sure I wasn't alone. I mean, 1993 Studio Silhouettes. Studio Heritage. After a while, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Alright. And the new 94 cards were out. This was the start of a season that many were looking forward to. As a Yankee fan and an Expo fan, the 1994 season was particularly painful. Alright, here's the calendar for baseball card conventions. And as always, if you were in, let's see, if you were in Columbus, Indiana on March 6, 1994 at the J&R Sports Card and Promotions at the Holiday Inn right off the I-65 and the 46, let me know. Comment down below. And one day, someone will be able to prove that they're at one of these events. A lot of conventions. A lot of ads. There we go. Carlton Pudge Fisk, the original Pudge. No disrespect to Ivan Rodriguez. Look at that young Shaquille O'Neal. Sorry. Okay. Flair star stickers. Remember those? Full Beckett here. Oh, look at that, Ryan Klesko. We're moving into the heart of the 90s, aren't we? All right, some Connie Mackard, Kenny Lofton. So there you go. Now, let's decide what pack we're going to choose to open. Got a lot of choices here today. We got some Donruss. We've got 88 Donruss and 89 Donruss. You could go the Donruss route. And for you ASMR fans, of course, this is where we'll do some crinkling. I got you covered. We got some 93 Flair. $19 trading cards in this pack. $1.99, kids. Save up your allowance. Got some 93 tops, some 92 Donruss. Gosh, I don't remember 92 Donruss that much. We've opened up some 93 tops before here, Series 2. No gum in these. I believe first or second year without the gum. The gum was one of the ways tops held on to their monopoly for so long, but also how companies like Donruss and Flair got in the back door in '81. They could put puzzle pieces in, or stickers, other low-cost items, and then they weren't competing with Topps bubblegum cards. This is something I kind of already knew, but got some fresh details on the Sports Card Edge channel. Check out. Alright, we could open up some 93 Upper Deck. Oh, that's a thick pack right there. Oh, this is a super pack. Oh, a rack pack, almost like their version of a cello pack. 23 cards in this one. 93 Flair. 92 Flair. 88 tops with the gumstone side. Not a great year for tops. I do not like the plain design that is 98 tops, but a lot of memories in it as well. And then 92 Flair, 92 Flair Ultra Series 2. Okay. We've opened up some Flair Ultras of late. Flair 92 we've opened up. Flair 90. I think the Donruss 89. And that's Donruss 88. Flair 90. I think we're good there. Narrowing down my choices. Flair 93. Here's where I'm going. Let's just do this. Since we have a Beckett from March of 1994. Got some 93 Upper Deck. Some 92 Donruss. 93 Flair. 93 tops. Feel like I'm doing kind of like one of those card shark games in downtown Manhattan or something. Oh, where's the Flair? Where's the Flair? Oh, here comes the cops. Let's get out of here. All right, I think great crinkle, big giant pack. But I think we're gonna hold on to that. 93 Flair, same thing. Great crinkle, bigger bonus pack. we're going to hold on to that. I don't know. Let's see. We are looking at Topps Series 2. We have a Topps Gold in every pack. We did open up a Topps 93 recently to get the Topps Gold. I think we got Todd Pratt, if you remember that seminal moment in our channel's history. I think, since I barely remember what 1992 Donruss looks like, I think we're going to price 1992 Donruss. Yeah, let's do it. So first, I'm going to get back to $92. There we go. Oh, I remember the 92 Donruss now. Yep, a little light blue on the top there. Wide open design. Focus on the photos. Okay, 15 puzzle cards. This is Series 1. 3 puzzle pieces. Okay. Little crinkle, little rip. But don't forget to check out our Crinkle and Rip series on Fridays. It's a little shorter episode to kind of get your Friday nights to wind down after you go and have a lot of fun. Okay, 92 Donruss. We got the Rod Carew puzzle right there. For you puzzle fans. Actually, you know what? Excuse me, loud noises. We don't really need these puzzles. I'm not going to put them together. But this kind of heavier little cardstock here might make for a bonus scissor. There we go. Sorry, I threw that in the trash extra hard. Alright, 92 Donruss. Okay. Kind of a busy back there, but it's got the career highlights, recent Major League stats. You get to know that Daniel Wayne Darwin was born in Bonham, Texas. Lives in Valley View, Texas. There we go. Okay. Alright. We're off and running with the David Cone. Boggs, great. This looks like a American League All-Star card. Yes. All right. Former 20-game winner Danny Jackson, who looks like he's ducking at a family picnic gone awry. Just everyone get under the tables, hide underneath the potato salad. Aunt May's at it again. Pete O'Brien, playing with those 1980s glasses. Tim Belcher. Former Rookie of the Year Walt Weiss. Hubie Brooks back in New York for this year. Jeff Robinson, if you want to collect, middle relief pitchers that gobble up innings. Former MVP Andre Dawson, who plays with Ryan Sandberg. Hall of Famer Lee Smith, right? He finally made it in, right? Justifiable, I think. One of the best closers of all time. Juan Samuel. John Olerud, an early Olerud. That's a card to watch there. John Morris, if you like backup outfielders. Luis Mercedes, if you like rated rookies that go nowhere. Apologies to Luis Mercedes and the aforementioned Danny Darwin. Okay, so as you all know, I'm going to pick up 5 or 6 to get our dollar back. We'll price this pack at $1, and then we'll do an overall price check and see how close we can get to that. No Diamond King in the pack there as well, so okay. So let's take a look here. Okay, well, I'll say this. It's got some big names, but I don't know if this is going to be a tremendously valuable pack. It puts us on the fence. There's no big get in here. There's no big win. And as always, if we find a card that we really like, we'll put them into our penny sleeves. Maybe that'll work. All right. I'm gonna price David Cohn, perhaps the All-Star. Not Danny Jackson, not Pete O'Brien, not Tim Belcher, not Walt Weiss. I think he's going to be a common. Hubie Brooks, no. Andre Dawson, Lee Smith, John Olerud. I think we're just going to have to price the rated rookie. I can't recall Luis Mercedes exactly. I know, obviously, his career doesn't turn into a big, giant all-star Hall of Fame career, but maybe there was enough hope during this time. So, again, these ones, just double-checking. Weiss is close, but you just know there's not a lot of value on Walt Weiss, even in March of 1984. So, yeah, all right. I'm not particularly hopeful. Now, what I do like about the design here of the 92 Donruss is, despite the small print, we're in the, 92, we're angling towards the mid-90s. So a lot of the 89 to 1991 bright colors that we used to wear in our pants and our shirts when we were in school are gone. And Donruss is reflecting the changing times there. Like this green, that's a little what the early 90s was like, but this is a mature card. Very mature card. All right. I think that's what we're going with. As always, we have our pad of paper and our trusty Miami Dolphin pencil. Already been, at the time of this recording, the Dolphins were heading to Seattle. I don't know what they did against Seattle. I'm not going to, I don't think it was good. I'm looking from the future, and I don't think what happened in Seattle was good, but it's been a tough year for the Dolphins already for me. But I'm still holding on to this pencil. I don't leave my pencils behind. All right, 1992 Donruss. All right, what is the overall price here? What is the overall price? It's another low one, I'm telling you. I think the overall price for the pack is going to be $135. close I get to that. But let's get pricing. Alright, like a good producer, gonna leave a little drama there. Okay. We're gonna start with David Cone, Mets pitcher at the time. Popular player, unless you were a LA Dodger fan in 1988. Let's see. 97. That's just 97, Ken. Read that right. I use my real name because I'm afraid I just got so discombobulated there. Alright. He is a common. A common is 5 cents. Alright. Not that you don't know my real name. It's in the credits. The link's down below. Alright. I press on. 5 cents. Not a great start to the back. Can we get our dollar back? Can we even make $1? Alright, Wade Anthony Boggs, All-Star, home, Tampa, Florida, which is why he'd end up there at the end of his career. I don't know why he drank so many beers and ate all that chicken. Alright, number 23. Alright, listed. 10-cent card. Okay, we're off and running, kids. Okay, there's hope. Andre Dawson. If this was 1989, maybe 1988 Donruss, we'd be in a better spot. But March 1994 prices on a 92 Andre Dawson, probably not the best. 119. And look at that. Common. Wow. In terms of name value, it's a good pack, but in terms of price value, I don't think it's going to be good. Alright, Lee Smith, always a big name, always valued, number 112, and I can confirm that is a common. Not looking good. Can we get 75 cents? And these two cards, the Olerud and the Luis Mercedes. Rated rookie, number 6. Well, that's not good. Nope. Sorry, Luis Roberto Mercedes. Alright, it's all down to John Olerud. Can he be like a 70-cent card here? Alright, not quite a rookie. Of course, that was, he came up a little bit in 89. We all know the story. Olerud had to wear this because he had a brain hemorrhage in 1989. So he always wore the helmet to protect. Alright, from Seattle, Washington, which is why he would go to the Mariners eventually. John Garrett Olerud, number 98, is... we got all of our prices were right about here, all of our card numbers. He is listed, and he's falling. 25 cents for John Olerud there. Well, what are we looking at here? 10, 20, 30, 55 cents. Perhaps one of the lowest shoot for $1 price checks I've ever had. These are just great names, not worth a lot. Let's see what else is in the pack. I said $1.35 or 55 cents. Let's see if there's some surprises here. 91, Danny Jackson. No. Pete O'Brien. His glasses are worth a lot, but that is a common. Tim Belcher. Hey, solid pitcher, long career, but we're looking at a common. Walt Weiss. I mean, cool player. Go on to be a manager. Rookie of the year. He had a mullet. What's not to like about Walt Weiss? Look at that face. That's a face that says, yeah, I'll bat 260, but I'll win a Gold Glove. Number 71, and that is a common. Hubie Brooks. Some name value. Definitely no value. That's another common. Jeff Robinson. You know, you need to eat up innings from the middle of your game. That's your guy. But if you want to buy a house because of the card you collected, that ain't your guy. Juan Samuel, one of the great mustaches in baseball history, 105. It's another common. And John Morris. John Morris, 92. And that's a common there. Sorry, John Daniel Morris, I'm not calling you common. Danny Darwin, number 87 in the set. Another common. Alright, now I'm excited to announce a new feature. That's right, a new feature. Are you ready for this new feature? This isn't the new feature. In high school, went all the way. I went all the way to Algebra 2 and trigonometry. I was pretty good at math. For a while, I wanted to be a baseball statistician. Then I discovered an easier route as a stand-up comic. That worked out well for me. But point being, you've seen me sometimes have, some struggles with the math. What do you want? What do you want from me? So I decided, let's get a calculator here. Yeah, that's right. A big, old-fashioned calculator, just like you had in college or high school, or your dad told you, don't you ever go anywhere without your calculator. All right, you don't have a calculator in your pocket. And it turns out now we do. But anyways, so let's do an entire price check here. $0.55 was correct. Now, we're going to do, we'll just make this easier. 10, 10, 10, 10, 5. By the way, I could add this. I got the calculator. We didn't make our dollar back. We didn't even get close. The entire pack was worth $1. Wow. I gotta tell you, 1992 Donruss, I had higher hopes for you. Maybe a Ken Griffey Jr. I mean, what are some of the other packs? What are the other cards in the pack here? Frank Thomas would have been great. Jim Tomei, John Jaha, Juan Gonzalez, the cover boy. Of course, Ken Griffey Jr., even a Nolan Ryan at 40. Yeah, Nolan Ryan again there. Wow. Okay. Look, we tried. That's all we can do. We'll have better luck next time. I don't feel it's been a great run here recently with the price guides, but I'm glad you are all enjoying the price guide videos, our more popular series around these parts. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna go lick my price guide wounds. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time on Sports Card ASMR.